Hey everyone, it's your old pal Hugh from Web Dimensions here, coming at you live on a Monday, and I got a very special guest with me today. He's none other than Dr. Ope Banwo. He's a great, I hope I pronounced that correct. If not,
yeah, you did great. It's actually Ope.
Ope, all right,
yeah.
awesome.
All
and,
right.
and Ope is a pretty amazing guy come on the scene lately, and he's really busted into the marketplace with some really cool products. And what we're going to be talking about today is a whole amazing system that he's built for creating mobile apps online. You can literally do anything with this in a few clicks, any kind of mobile app. It's like a fun, super fun toy. But before we get into that, I want to just once again introduce you to Ope. And Ope, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself, what you've been doing? I know, before you get started, I know that you were an attorney. Were you a music business attorney in Nigeria? Which is interesting because I'm in the music business too, or I have been. And you're also a product creator. Anyway, take it away, Ope. Tell us all about it.
All right. Actually, thank you so much, Hugh, for having me, and I'm glad to share this exciting stuff with you guys. Actually, I am a lawyer, not just in Nigeria. I've been a lawyer in America for 20 years now. I was admitted to the New York bar in 1997, so that makes it 20 years. Today, wow. I was admitted in the Nigerian bar 1986, so I'm actually 31 years as a lawyer. I'm 53 years this year. People always ask me that question, and they say I don't look it, but I'm an old man. My first child is 32 years old. So I've been a lawyer practically all my life, as well as a business person. So what happened was that about 5 years ago, I've had great success. I mean, my own story is a bit different. Typically, you hear these internet gurus, most of them will tell you how they were broke and out, or in shelter, or in some kind of welfare before they found internet. It's really not true with me. I want to be honest. When I read a letter called the Coffee Shop Millionaire. This was in 2013 or so, where one guy was writing about how he was making hundreds of thousands of dollars from his coffee shop, selling ebooks and stuff on the internet. I was freaked out. I'm like, if I could be working this hard, I mean, I have a big law firm, fairly sized law firm with 6 attorneys and 12 paralegals. There are 18 people in my law firm at bi-law.com for those who may want to check that out, so that you can verify this bi.
What is it again?
I'm like, yeah, we do well. I mean, we do well in the excess of $3-4 million a year, but you have to work yourself to death. I mean, I'm at work sometimes till 11, 12 midnight. Okay, so I'm like, if this young boy, and I think he was like 23 years old, according to him, could be doing this, I want to learn. And that's how I entered the internet marketing world. As at that time I started, I actually was paying payroll in excess of $60,000 a month. So it's not like I needed the money, but I got caught up, and everything just went downhill from there, because I told my most senior junior, that you are going to be a partner and you're going to manage the law firm. I don't want to do law anymore. I was also burnt out. In fairness, I was looking for something else to do. I just hated going to court. Okay, so I told him, pay me this amount every 2 weeks. Then you can run the law firm. All the other lawyers will report to you. Whatever you guys make, I don't even care. If you want to give me dividends at the end of the year, I'm fine. But as long as you pay me this $15,000 divided into 2, $7,500 every 2 weeks, I'm okay. That I want to learn this. I thought it was going to be easy. I thought I was going to be a millionaire in dollars, and then surpass my law firm within the next month, but it didn't happen. For 6 months, I really didn't make any money, and I spent, well, no exaggeration, over $100,000, because I got.
What exactly were you trying to do at that time?
Sorry?
What kind of things were you trying to do at that time?
I was doing all sorts of stuff. I was attending all conferences. I was buying every product that is out there. I was trying to do info marketing.
Those bright and shiny objects that come every day.
Sorry?
All of those bright and shiny objects that are
come
our way every day, right? And everyone promises.
Sometimes I bought the same product 3 times, and I'm not kidding you. You call him Martin. That's how we met. He sells a product for $497. I bought it 3 times, same product, and I didn't know. So I was just buying and throwing it aside, just looking for the shiny penny, until finally I went to the conference in Orlando. I met Omar Martin, and then finally got it together, and I started out doing local business consulting because it occurred to me after meeting Mike Filsame that my greatest strength is in Nigeria, because I see had a law firm there too. Okay, so and I have a lot of following. I have a lot of big companies that know me because of my high-profile cases. So I went back there and I was now providing local business consultancy for them on the internet using people from Philippines. But I didn't really know much then. But I got a lot of money because, I mean, I could walk into any bank. I got about 3 bank clients, and I'm talking in 6-figure briefs that I got simply because I knew the director or the CEO, who are probably my colleagues when we all left college back in 1986. By the way, I do have a PhD in law also. Okay, so I knew practically everybody. So they were willing to try me, even though they thought I'm crazy. This big shot lawyer wanted to be an internet marketer. But they gave me the jobs anyway. So I did the ones I could do. Then it started picking up, and then we started getting into 3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures. And then I started having too much money, too much time, or too much fun. I'm talking monthly now.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's a problem. That's a big problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem because remember my family is here. My wife and my children are here in the U.S. So I will go to Nigeria for about 2 months.
You felt like you ended up doing too much work over there when you started running the internet business.
Actually, no, not really, because I had all this stuff that didn't cost me much doing all the work, but I was having too much fun. I don't want to explain that on open air, but bottom line, my wife insisted I got to come back home, that this Nigeria thing is not going to work. Okay, you are doing too well. So I came back last year fully. And now I still go. I still have offices there, but now I go once in 3 months for only 2 weeks. That's all she will allow. Before I was spending 2 months.
That's kind of when we started seeing you pop up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So I came back in May last year. So I now asked myself, okay, what am I going to do? I'm not sure I could succeed in local business consulting here like I was in Nigeria because they don't know me here. I can't get in with the strength of my name. I have to do the work. So I finally decided I was going to do software after meeting Damien, incidentally, who's the person that inspired me to get this software we're talking about. And so I got myself together, got a couple of programmers together, and then we worked from June till October before we got the product ready for testing. And that's how we launched my first product that I see officially on the Zoo in November. Before then, of course, I've had some ebooks written, but I've never done a launch. I was always doing this local business thing, and it worked out very well. And since then, I've released 3 other software products. And then this one that we're talking about today was so successful when we first brought it out. And then we now upgraded it, fixed some of the bugs that were in the original one, and then added some really, really extra super frills to it. And that's why we're bringing out a new version called Mobimatic Evolution. That's really my story to date, in summary.
Well, you did really well on the launch last November, and you partnered with a friend of mine, Simon Warner, and he's a very powerful guy in the launch space. And I think you guys did something like $600,000 the first time.
Yeah, we actually did $410,000 on the launch week. All right, I think up to now, I think we have like about 500 and something total, because we had a lot of continuity going, even with all the mistakes we made. And trust me, we made some gigantic mistakes last year. We could have done $1 million, really. But we thank God that we still were able to come ahead. Sorry?
I remember you guys contacted me with a little database issue that you had.
Yes,
right?
exactly. You know, it was so bad. I actually broke down. I was crying, and my wife could not understand. You are making all this money, he's looking at the bank account, you're getting all these hundreds of thousands in, and you are crying. What's wrong with you?
Poor little rich boy, man.
Because I was just feeling so bad for myself and for people like you who supported me without really knowing me, that they would say, oh, this Nigerian guy has come again, particularly when the software started having problems. Okay, I was really distressed because my name is very important to me. I always try to make a difference, knowing that I come from a background where people are automatically suspicious of people from my culture, and that's fair enough because
it's just not just your background, but the whole internet marketing industry. There's a lot of suspicion and distrust in there.
Exactly.
For good reason, I'd say, probably, in the most part.
Exactly. So I didn't want to be that guy where they will say, oh, okay, it's one of them. But thank God we fixed it, and then we now decided to give everybody a new upgrade, and they just released a whole new version that is much better.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I had a chance to put my hands on Mobimatic and play around with it, and you know, I'll be the first to tell you if a software sucks. You know, let me tell you something. This is a great piece of software, and I say that with no reservations whatsoever. If anybody gets Mobimatic and you're into making, you know, mobile apps and stuff, it's absolutely the best platform around, and I promoted a few of them. I promoted, like,
yes, you did.
Go Mobile. I'm not saying Go Mobile isn't good. It is good, but Mobimatic is like, just the way that the software is made, you have so much control over so many things you can do with the mobile app, and like anything you can imagine you can do with a mobile app with Mobimatic, and that's why I love it so much.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and you are correct. Is when it was rocking, it's really exotic. Even now, even me, when I use it now, I feel so excited. In fact, what I'm going to show your people later, I will show them a 9-year-old actually building an app with this Mobimatic. They can see him live do this. Okay, I'll show them a bit of a demo. Then I will show them the live a 10-year-old boy. He's 10 now. He did it when he was 9, building an app live with this. It is that simple. What I would like to share with your people is, why do you even need to be getting a mobile app builder? Okay, because for me, for a lot of people out there, particularly for those who are looking for something to make money on, or those who need to promote their companies better, why you need Mobimatic is because that is what is in vogue. All right, 5 years ago, the thing is like, oh, I have a website. Then 3 years ago, it's like, is your website responsive? Right. But what is going on now is mobile app, because mobile apps solve one major problem for a lot of companies. They get around the email problem. You know, when you send out email, all right, you'll be lucky if you get a 20% open rate.
That's right.
Like 10% of that click-through rate. So you lose a lot of your traffic. But with mobile apps now, you can do push notifications, which comes as an update on the phone, and it gets almost 100% delivery rate. So now
I'm going to guess that you can push text messages out to people too, stuff like that.
Exactly. You can do that right there on your phone. And the beauty is people go with their phone everywhere now. Okay, so basically they take you with them. If you can get your customers to download your mobile app, you have them 24/7. They don't have to get to a computer to get your message. You can make sales directly on the app now. You can create. In fact, let me just, I'm going to scroll through a lot of, because this is a presentation that I did. These are testimonials of people, some guys that have done very well with this. This guy is in London. His name is Craig. For instance, he was one of the early adopters of our program. He's never built mobile apps before, but he sold his first one for £500, and then he has built 4 in the last 2 weeks prior to giving us this testimonial. That's how is it? Is this a Nigerian guy? I just want to share some quick testimonials here. This guy, I know him. He was a graduate but unemployed for 7 years until he got his hand on Mobimatic, and is now building mobile apps for $997 and selling it to people in Nigeria. Because then in Nigeria, it costs millions, which is equivalent of, let's say, $5,000, $10,000 if you want to get a reasonable app. Because everybody it's so difficult to do. Yes, I ordered one 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. They gave me a bill of $22,000 for my law firm. And we didn't do it, but we considered it. We talked about it then. Me and my partner now decided that we don't want to pay $22,000 for a mobile app when what we do is immigration law because they felt a lot of the immigrants, particularly the Mexican community, are not going to be interested in mobile app at that time. But we will have paid. So he goes in there and just basically crashed the market at $997, and is doing very well. There's another guy that's actually selling this stuff on Fiverr. Because it's not so much about getting the software. I want you guys to see what you can do with it. All right. I thought everything on Fiverr was $5 until this gentleman actually took Mobimatic and went to advertise on Fiverr that he will build mobile apps for people for $400, $500, and he sold 3 of them his first week.
That is very cool, man. That's very cool. I find this inspiring.
Yes, he actually sent us the screenshots. I'm going to show you guys another guy, Steven, who's a local business consultant somewhere in Denver, all right, who is selling about 20 apps a month now at $650 because it takes you less than an hour if you're slow, maybe 1 hour to build an app. So, and this is a check from somebody. It's also a Nigerian guy who got paid an advance of equivalent of $500 just to build a mobile app that he delivered the next day, until I had to tell him stop delivering the same day for them because they would think you are not worth the money you are collecting. And then we have this guy in Jamaica, one of our most successful guys to date. He's already on 5 figures a month, and he got this, I think, in November. All right, every day it brings testimonials. So what are they doing is what you really want to know for those of you.
Yeah, I want to know.
Sorry?
I want to know.
Exactly. So because I like to show people what they can, because if you get the software, like last year when we didn't show them what they can do to make the money, some of them struggled after they bought the software. After they have built for their company, they don't know how to make money. But this thing that they are doing, I'm going to show you 7 things they do quickly. All right, and then refer you to a full training that I'll give you for free if you want to watch it further to see how this is done. It doesn't matter which country you come from. It doesn't matter your experience. It doesn't matter if you are tired. All right, it's another testimonial. But let me go to what they actually do. All right, I'll show you 7 things. We call it surefire strategies for acquiring new clients for your mobile business. If you want to do it as a business, then I'll come to the.
That's exactly what I'm thinking in my head, man. Like, how can I start putting this out here in Miami and start raking in some dough?
Trust me, you will be shocked at how easy it is. I'm going to explain a few of them. We call one of them the freelance strategy. Remember, all these strategies are what our students have used. I didn't even design them. They came in, they give me the testimonials on our Mobimatic Mastermind page. They show me their screenshot just to show that they are really making this money. And from there, we came up with a strategy. I didn't devise it when I built Mobimatic. But I was shocked that some of the people making the most money on these are people on freelance sites, Fiverr, Guru.com, Upwork, and Freelancer. All they simply do is they create gig. This is one of the gigs of one of our people, all right, on Fiverr. It's that simple.
Oh, $9.95. Oh, I like that, $9.95.
All right, and you can see when he sent us this, the second week he put this up. He already had 2 orders, and he has 1 in queue for $995.
So the question that comes to my mind, forgive me, is like, then how much work does it take to make that app for $9.95?
I just told you, seriously.
Like 1 hour.
1 hour.
And you don't have to be some kind of expert or something to do it.
No, I'm going to show you somebody building it now. It's always difficult for people to believe that you don't have to do any coding, because what we've done, when you get Mobimatic now, there's like about 36 templates there. Wow. All right. All you do is pick a template and then tell it what you want on it. You start clicking. It's absolutely click and drag. And I'm going to show you in a second. All right. Okay. So what these guys are doing, this is another one of our people who is selling for $300 and $600. You can see he has sold 45. Look at it right here. 45 with 2 orders in queue. This is a screenshot from Fiverr.
That's fantastic, man.
All right. It sells at $300.
I'm psyched. I'm psyched.
Yes. All right. So that's it. So anybody can do that. Simply go to Fiverr or any of those places I mentioned, those 4 places, and then set up your gig. Tell them you are going to be able to create mobile apps for them. That's all. All right. Amazing. The second strategy, this is by far the most converting that we have seen. People tell me they actually get, out of 10 times that they do this strategy, they win 7 times. Very simple. Because it's so easy to build these mobile apps, what you do is you select target companies, okay? Companies around you that you know don't have mobile apps, all right? You simply build it. You take a weekend, all right? If you want to do 5 companies the next week, you take a weekend, 5-6 hours, build these 5-6 apps for them, because it's going to take you less than an hour, trust me, all right? Because you're not going to try to go do overcomplicated whatever. You're going to do an app that looks gorgeous, that works gorgeous, but that is not overcomplicated, that will be requiring a lot of energy, because we have templates that are already done. So you build it. Let's say you take, let's say you say JCPenney. I just pick a name, JCPenney restaurant. All right. You build the app. Then on Monday you go there. You set up appointment or just show up. We've had people show up in fitness gyms. We've had people show up in real estate companies with the mobile app already done, and you show it to them. What happens is that when people see their mobile app with their company logo, with their name, everything, and they're able to test it, they're not going to let you walk away with it. They're going to pay you. What the question then is, how much would they pay? You can ask for $2,000, then they negotiate to $1,500 or $1,000 or $500, depending on your negotiation skills. But 7 times out of 10, you are not going to walk out of that place without getting paid, because you are showing them the app on your phone. Yeah. Because you can do that. With Mobimatic, you build it, you export the APK even before you load it on Google and iOS. If you don't even want to go that far, you download the APK to your phone, and it works like the app right there. So they can test it. You can even send them a copy of that file. They download it on their phone, and they see their app in action. This is by far the most compact, and you can pick any vertical.
So we're talking about, if I understand this correctly, what you're saying is we have the ability to create the demo app without actually publishing it, so that they can use it or get their hands on it and say, this is mine, and they want it like that.
Exactly, because when you create it, you get what is called an APK, which is like a file, all right? Okay. And that file, when you download it to your phone, it actually brings the app in there. And by the way, you can even publish it, because on Google, Google publishes within 2 hours. You can publish it, and if they don't want it, you can always delete it. It's your app, all right? So, but I'm saying you don't have to go that far. You can, once you finish it, you export it the same way you export an Excel file to your phone, okay? Or PowerPoint, and then you use it to make a presentation. Same way with this, but it will work as a mobile. You can click to call, it will call their company. You can click buy now, it will go to the buy now button, everything that yes. So this works, anybody can do that. Then there's the IT professional strategy. This has worked very well for those who have some connection in that industry, either they have provided services, because most IT professionals who build websites or who maintain internet in the office and all that, this is a natural extension. So what some of our guys were doing is that they were forming a relationship with those people and working out a deal that if you get me to make this mobile app for your client, just let me present to them. Because if you are doing website for them or you are maintaining internet for them, it is a natural extension for them to have a mobile phone, and then you share the money with them. This was actually brought by one of our guys who actually got, I think, about 40 mobile apps done in the space of 3 months, working with an IT professional who already provides this client, who already has this client, all right, that he has been doing services for. They simply introduce the mobile app as an extension of that. Then, of course, there is the old school prospecting strategy. Very simple too. Same way. In fact, this I used to dare people, and I still do that. If you try this strategy for a month and you did not make at least 2 sales on at least 4 sales of $500, that's $2,000. I will give you your money back complete. In fact, I will let you keep the account if you can show me.
That's
how confident I am. If you can show me that I actually did this, now I'll keep records. If in 1 month of doing this, you did not make at least $2,000, and I'm saying that's the absolute minimum in a week even, I will dash you, I will let you keep the mobile app, and I will give you a refund. All right, I will give you a refund of your stuff, because it absolutely works. It is impossible to fail. You get 15 prospects a week, which simply means you do your homework. You search them out by internet, by Facebook or whatever. You write down their names, and then for each week you visit 3 of them a day, 5 times a week. You do this in your locality, in your environment. All right, and what you do is you don't even need to build their mobile apps. All you simply need to do is get samples on Google or Apple that has been built by Mobimatic. We have over 3,000 mobile apps on iOS right now. We have over 3,000 on Google that has been built with our software. So you know the software can build that, because we don't build, we can't build all the time.
The ones that have already been have been created, the 3,000, where you can go to your prospects and then just say, hey, look at some of these amazing apps that we've already done with this system.
Thank you. All right, and then when you buy, you actually get access to Mobimatic Mastermind. We have a mastermind where we have over 2,000 of our current users. All right, they will be glad to give you links to their own mobile apps that they have built. So you use that, you download it to your phone. All right, let's say you want to visit restaurants this week. You download 2 or 3 restaurant apps that have been built, and then you go in there and then you show them. We have a wicked guy that actually has a tremendous conversion rate. What he does is that he actually builds an app for a competitor or does a demo for a competitor. Then he goes to the other company and says, I just built this for your competitor. Would you like to have one? And it says that immediately it says that the issue is they are even negotiating whether I can delete the other one and give them one. So if you go to them three of them a day, which will take less than 30 minutes for the meeting, just to show them, we give you presentation PowerPoints, and you have sample niche apps you can use. You do that for a month. That means you are going to prospect 60 clients. It is impossible for you not to make 4 sales. And if you did it and you didn't make 4 sales, let me know. I've never had anybody take me up on this, but I'm a man of my words. If you can show me, all I just needed to show me is that this is the name of the company I visited, this is their phone number, this is their address. Just keep a log, because I will double check a couple of them just to be sure. Sure, and if it's true that I don't even care how poor you are as a presenter, just go to them, show them the mobile app is enough. You do 60.
It sounds like there's a couple of strategies you can use to leverage that sale too. Like you mentioned, competitors saying that, well, your competitor might get a, whatever. You can definitely leverage that close.
Exactly. All right. And then we have the webinar strategy, obviously the most converting for those who can do webinar. For companies, if you can get them on a webinar, they will pay you now around $97. That's what I do. All right. When I have time, I do webinar to sell to companies, and I've never sold any for less than $9.97. Even if I have 20 people on my call, I always make like 2 or 3 sales. All right. Yeah. At $9.97. So I don't. People are telling me I actually need to. And we are thinking after this launch, we are going to formalize that. Actually, spend good money on advert. Maybe spend about $200 every week and do a webinar for companies, not to sell mobile app, not to sell the software, but to sell the apps, because $9.97 is a lot more than $2.97.
Yeah, right.
So, and because they've seen me do it, and they're like, there was a time we had only 10 people on the webinar, and I made 2 sales at $9.97. All right, because all I do is shops. So they are like, why are you even bothering selling this software? Let's do only webinar. I'm like, no, I don't want to be doing this stuff.
So that's another strategy, is that you're going to target prospects that need, they're interested in apps, but get them on a webinar and then run this down to them. It's actually sell an app to them on a webinar.
Yeah, you get like a free gift, which we have, which we can also give you, something like 9 ways your business, you can explode your sales with mobile apps, or 7 reasons why your company must get a mobile app, or 7 reasons why your enemies, your competitors are taking away your clients with mobile apps. You give them that for free to update to your webinar. All right. And then you show
Are you saying that you already have templates for webinars for this?
Oh, yes, I already have templates for webinars. Yes, I've done them.
Wow, man, that's fantastic.
All right. But to get that, they have to buy the consultant package, though. That doesn't come with the front end. I want to be very upfront.
Yeah, it's just an add-on.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sure
we have the consultant pack where we give you complete website, complete presentation materials, complete banners, everything that you need to run this business. Okay, we give it to you complete with the training. I think that's upsell number 2 in the software after you buy the software itself or buy a license. And of course, email strategy and box strategy. So you have those 7. I don't want to overdwell on that. I want to quickly move to and show you what this mobile app can do. All right, I mean, these are more testimonials, and some of these testimonials are not even solicited. People just send us this thing on the mastermind, and we just copy it and then put it there. This and the Jero, who has made $2,000 so far. This is a Nigerian guy who sold one app for now around $20 to a church in Nigeria. Churches are starting to get this, particularly in Nigeria. They love it. We have Joe Madi, I don't know who this guy is. He also said his stuff on there, and we just copied. He was saying that he used to assume is for extra techie guys. But when he opened Mobimatic and saw how crazy simple it is, which I'm going to show you, it was blown. 40 billion reasons why people need mobile apps. And you need to be part of the revolution of people providing it. Because whether you like it or not, over the next 1 to 3 years, practically every small business, medium, and professionals will get a mobile app. The question is whether you are the one giving it to them or they are getting it 1 year down the road. Because it's a no-brainer. When people understand it, some don't yet until you make a presentation, but in another 1 year or two, it will make absolutely no reason for you not to have a mobile app for your own company, because that's what your clients will be asking for, and you want to get in on the ground floor. So I explained all of that in the webinar I did today. Let me not waste so much of your time on this, but there's one fact that I want you to focus on to see how this industry is going. In 2015 November, all right, about a year before we launched Mobimatic, the first version, the biggest single day for online retail was $14.3 billion done by Alibaba. Alibaba alone in 1 day, all right, did $14.3 billion in 1 day, which is 5 times what is done in America on Cyber Monday. But that is not the important figure for you. The important figure is for you to see that 71% of those sales came from mobile devices. Yeah. So companies are getting it, that they need to be on mobile. Look at this guy here, Phil Anderson. I don't know this guy. I just got a screenshot from his Facebook page. I'm not even sure whether he's a Mobimatic user. I don't know for certain. But this caught my eye that 70% of his sales were made on mobile. All right? Every business needs it. All right? But most think it's out of their reach. And the truth is, when you do a survey that has been done of companies, says that 80% of business owners said they need an app. But they were under the impression that it's only affordable by companies with big budgets. And they're probably true. They're probably correct, because before, that's how it used to be. Before Mobimatic and other mobile app builders in its class came on. I mean, we believe that we have the best features right now in the market. But
I think a lot of people think of mobile as kind of a black box. It's like, what's in it? We don't really know. So it could be any price, really, or any amount of work.
Exactly. Ignorance and the issue of pricing and whether it's too complicated. The minute they start figuring it out, that they can get one for $1,000, for $500, this thing is going to blow. It's already blowing. I mean, we have guys, like I said, already doing in excess of 5 figures a month, less than 6 months of committing to become mobile app consultants. All right, so they need it, because the mobile phone keep rising. People keep doing. In Nigeria now, for instance, Facebook recorded that 100% of people go to mobile who use Facebook use mobile to access it. Okay, that's in Africa. 99%. That's 100% of me. That's what Facebook said. That 99% access Facebook through their mobile phones, not computers. So they know they need to be there, and because those mobile apps stay on their phones and they are in touch. All right, so let me quickly move to, these are some of the stuff you can build with Mobimatic App Builder, the kind of mobile apps you can build for stores and retail chains, restaurants, marketers, gyms, media organizations, social community organizations. I mean, it's basically endless. And you can make your profit fast. This is another testimonial. I just want to move on. And this is the interface, what it looks like. All right, because these guys, what they are doing is they are using this software to quickly churn out these mobile apps that look so gorgeous, looks like it was done by a top coder from India or Philippines or somewhere, yet they did it in under an hour. And when you get in there, this is what you get. Let me show you a demo. Then we're going to go to that 9-year-old. All right, what we did a demo and then fasten it forward. We fasten the video so that it can be more fun. But this was done live. See, you will see that there is no coding involved. All right, he's picking his team. You scroll down. There's 30. You can start with blank. He's starting with a blank one. All right, and then he picks the stuff that he wants to be on there. Cool. See, he's trying to build a restaurant app. or purely click, point and click. You can see, all right?
Yeah.
It picks a country. You can see, I don't know if you can hear the audio, so I'm just doing a voiceover because it has the music in the background. All right, he's picking colors now. So far, he has not coded anything. He has not done anything that resembles coding. It's all click and drag. See?
Booking.
Okay, he's picking the features to be on the mobile app. All right, contact. Now you click on, once you have picked what you want to be on there, then you click on each of them and just fill in the blank spots. You ask a question, you answer. Email address, that's it. Then a custom page, all right? Even custom page, you don't have to code. You just click. You want something, you go to your computer, you put it there. It's building a menu now, all right?
Right.
Picture, you scroll. Now you want to describe the food item. Again, it's just, if you can type, you can build.
Okay.
All very intuitive, just like you're using Microsoft Word.
Yep.
You type your information and then you save. Then on the right hand side, it will be showing you the progress of your mobile app as you are building it.
Oh, yes.
So this guy built this app in under 15 minutes, seriously. I mean, his experience under 15 minutes. But if you are slow today, 1 hour, you should be done, maximum.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, that is so
It's
nice and fun and easy.
The app is almost ready. You can even put video. All right, all you do is put the video from your computer.
Nice.
And then you name the page, whatever you want. You click save, and you're ready to go. Now it wants to build the menu items. All right, it's building a first pasta. You put the price, you describe it, and then you add a picture of the item, and then you click OK, and then you save. You're done. You go to the next item.
Wow, that's cool.
Right?
So that's like a menu, or they can actually order it from there, or pretty much whatever you want it to do, I guess.
Exactly, pretty much. You don't need any technical experience. Of course, those who are very technical, they try to take this into even another level, because we also give you, if you think you have technical skills, we give you where you can do your own HTML thing, knock yourself out and create whatever you want. But for the average person, you don't even need to even know what that button is. Just do your thing. Creative people will buy from you $2,000, $1,500, $900, $500, but it costs you nothing. All right, that is the key. Even if you sell it for $300, you are still ahead, because it costs less than an hour. It's like getting $300 for an hour's of work, but that will even be depressing the market. He hasn't gotten there yet. 500 is about the lowest that people sell this stuff now, unless you are selling it on Fiverr for maybe $300 or $400. All right. I just wanted you to see that. To save time, let me move forward. It's called Mobimatic. Now we are releasing the evolution part, Mobimatic Evolution. I just wanted to see what this guy said, because it's important. Vincent Polit is also a man that was talking about this on his Facebook page. I don't know him. We've never met, but he bought Mobimatic. All right. He said the power of this app is so ridiculous that it has me rethinking my entire media business approach. The ability to deliver in real time, radio, push notification, full integration with Facebook and other platforms, put everyone who purchases it miles ahead of all other app developers. This is my first app platform, and I'm just getting into it. I have more than 30 years in media, from music production, audio engineering, video, TV, and event production. I currently own Fisher Media Group in Orlando, a full-service media company. The power in this app pales to many platforms on the market. I'm not paid by these guys. I never knew about Mobimatic before. So that's it. Vincent Polit, you can go check him out on Facebook. We don't know him, but he got this, and he cannot speak well enough of it. All right? It is easy. It is fast. And see, another testimonial. I just kept putting, we have so many, literally hundreds of people on our mastermind. When they get their check, this is a guy from a payment check from Fiverr. That's his screenshot of the amount he was paid, just to $550. on Fiverr. No limits. This guy's 700 pounds. All right. So these are more of them. These are more. Charles Simons. Yeah. All right. He said, I picked this one up because I really like the way he put it.
It's simply overwhelming the amount of testimonials that you have and the success stories.
Exactly. It's proof that it works. That's why we got 3,000. There is my guy. We love featuring this guy because he was featured on the news. He built this app. He's 9 years old. His brother got the mobile app and he saw it and he said, after watching his brother play around with it, he said he can use it. And he did. He's from River State in Nigeria. He sold the mobile app to a local restaurant for equivalent of $500, which is like, I don't know how to put it in terms of value. It's like saying somebody making $5,000 here. What $500 can do in Africa. And a 9-year-old guy does. Let me show you. I don't know if they told me earlier that the audio wasn't coming through well because it was explaining.
I'm hearing you fine.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, you're fine. We're not hearing the video, but we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. So he's explaining the app he wants to build. He wants to build a restaurant app.
Right.
And what he's going to put in there. All right. He's explaining how everything is easy. Then he gets on the computer.
Fantastic.
All right. This is real time now. We didn't fast this forward. This is exactly. And the video, of course, I won't show the all, but it's about 35 minutes, and he got the app built, 9-year-old, complete. And he was explaining it as he was doing it. If you had the audio, he's actually explaining what he was doing, which is amazing. All right?
Well, that just shows you that, I mean, I'm sure he's a smart young man, but, you know, literally almost anybody around the world can do this.
Of course, if he's smart, but how smart can a 9-year-old be that a 25-year-old would not be able to do what he's doing, right?
Well, he has the tools to make it happen. That's the thing, you know. So
yes,
there you
exactly.
go.
And in fact, I'm so fond of him because he was featured in the news, and his parents are really very proud of him. I don't even know what he's doing, and it's been a while since I talked to them. But this restaurant woman was so happy because she's using the app in Nigeria right now. Now you can see him trying to pick the country. He got it wrong. Then he scrolled back again to go look for Nigeria. And it's all there. Every country in the world is there. All right. I finally found it. All right. So that is it. I mean, you can go on, and if you Google him, 9-year-old boy building mobile apps. It's on.
Right.
Is on is right on YouTube, so that I don't take so much of your time and your people's time here, because I spent 90 minutes explaining all this today. But you can see, I wanted to bring this video so that you guys can
be proud of. Ope.
Yeah,
it's something for you to be proud of.
Oh yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, so
sure
I'll just move on. So it's a 3-step process. Step 1, build. Step 2, configure. With predefined, it's all there. As you can see, Facebook, discount, custom page, catalog, scan, fan wall. All you do is you click it, you put it there, and it's on your app. The number 3, when you are done, you download the APK, okay, which is the final file. You download it to your phone or your computer, and then you can publish it on Google Play Store, or you can publish it on Apple. That's simple. It's fast and easy. These are all the stuff you can do with it. Practically anything. All right? You can build YouTube channels, Facebook feeds, add a gallery, photo, iTunes store. You can have a podcast in it, content and social gaming. You can integrate with PrestaShop, WooCommerce. You can put a ClickBank links of YouTube JVZoo links if you are the type that is selling products. Practically everything. You can monetize it with the AdMob, one-click AdMob monetization, where you can actually build an app for free, get people to download it, and you can monetize it by charging, by putting adverts in there. He has QR reader, he has QR coupon, loyalty cards and discounts. Instead of them carrying cards all over the place, you can operate your loyalty card and discount right on your phone, and on and on and on. All right? It's crazy.
I know what I'm going to be doing tonight.
Sorry?
I know what I'm going to be doing tonight.
All right, you can build e-com apps. You can build affiliate apps. This is the part I'm still trying to get affiliates to understand. Todd Gross is the only one that has gotten it. We built one for him.
Oh.
Where basically he puts his affiliate products inside his app, all right, gets his customers to download his app now, and anytime he has a launch, he can send them push notifications, he can send them special deals. So basically he's making money with his app, where people are downloading it, and then he's reaching them rather than by email. This is a part that will get very hot in the next 1 year or so. Because we also did something for events, where we built an event app for Simon in Las Vegas. Now that is getting hot, because now JV Zoo wants us to build one for them too, for the event in November. You can build it for events. Because what happens is that when you are still in your room, you get a push notification that so and so speaker is about to go on. You need to come out now. They can send you links of the presentations of the people. They can send you documents. You can give immediate feedback on the speaker by completing a survey right on your app, right there. Is amazing. You can build WordPress apps, membership apps, streaming apps, booking apps, niche apps. You can build apps for clubs and bars. You can build hotels and restaurants. Probably the hottest part of this. I mean, these are the ones that get it the most. Gym and fitness centers, music apps. All right, where you can integrate music from iTunes and streaming and all that stuff. Religious apps we build for churches. We have some of our Mobimatic technicians who specialize in servicing churches. All right, and they average out at 997 e-learning centers. You can build community apps, local business apps. All right, for companies. All right, this is the part that is the biggest, and it's going to be biggest. Because once every company gets it, they are going to get it the same way they were rushing for websites a couple of years ago. All right, so each mobile app that you build has a unique admin dashboard. All right, which means you can actually see how many people downloaded the app, how many interacted with it, and your clients can get that. All right, because there's an admin dashboard that is back office that is created especially for you.
So the people that you sell the apps to can see all the statistics and the active users and all that kind of thing.
Exactly. They can actually come in, if you have the white label version, or where they can actually come into your app and make changes or make reviews on it. They won't even see us, because you are not going to be allowed to put in your logo, your company site to brand the software. It's a SaaS, so we host everything for you, but you can put your logo, you can put your company name, so that when your clients come in there, they think that you own that software development. So you can charge them a lot of money when you tell them how many hundreds of $1,000s you invested to build this app builder. Okay, and you are showing them it'll be easy for them to pay you whatever you ask. So today is very simple for those who want to get it. All right, of course you have to give them your link. Sorry, this is the let me back that up so that they don't use that. You can always give them your link for them to go out there and check it out. For those who want to do this, for me, I think it's a great opportunity out there for you if you are looking to get an extra income, or if you're a company, you know that why would you want to go pay $5,000 or $3,000 to somebody to build your mobile app when you can just buy one and build one yourself, even if you don't want to make money with it. It's only $297 for
you, man. While we've been sitting here talking, I've had the idea of at least 5 different apps that I want to make for my business, let alone that I would like to start advertising locally.
That's what I said, that a lot of companies, you can get it there, you can do whatever you want. You can build any app you want for your company. At least now you don't have to be paying consultants all this big money. We have the Mobimatic Mastermind. Even if you get stuck, we have the Mobimatic Academy with over 100 videos on each part of this software. So when you get stuck, all you do is click the Academy, watch the related video, and you are ready to go. We do it in video as well as PDF or article format on our Academy. So you click, it's too easy. So you can have somebody.
You can watch the video or you can read it. A lot of people like to read documentation. You can do either way on this. So that's
exactly, yes. We have it in article form as well as in video form, whichever is more convenient for you. So you can literally get your secretary to build you an app for your company. All right?
Yeah.
It costs only $297. You're not going to pay that to any consultant. They're going to charge you at least 4 times that. and they won't do it the way you want, because once you want to start making changes, then they charge you. Then consultants charge monthly maintenance. Like when you build an app, you'll be a smart person to charge them. For instance, we recommend now, if you sold your app for $2,000, you want to ask for $300 a month maintenance. If you sold it for $1,000, ask for $200 maintenance a month. You are really not maintaining anything, because this app is on our, we are always upgrading. The only thing you do for them, you can tell them, you help them send push notifications so that you are doing something. So that anytime they need to send a push notification, they send it to you, and you just help them send it out using their mobile app, their back office, which, by the way, you have a choice to give them access to or not give them access and control the access yourself. They tell you what they want, you go do it, and then you charge them. So if you build only 10 apps, okay, over the next 1 year, for instance, and you are charging $300 maintenance per month, that means you get to $3,000 a month income on maintenance, not even talking what you charged for building the mobile apps. So for me, I think it's what somebody giving 2 months of his life to try to make into a business, if they're interested, or if they're a company, just get one for your office. Right. So I mean,
that pricing is so reasonable. I mean, for what you have, and I don't really say that because I see a lot of these, internet marketing products come and go, and I mean, if you didn't see what's inside this, and you said $297, you may say that's a lot of money, but if you actually, first of all, everything that Ope's explained today. And if you had a chance to see what's inside, just see what's in there. It's worth way more than $297, and plus the potential to make the money back, not only for your own business but for selling the apps, is just insane.
Yes, with one app alone, you get your money back. As a matter of fact, I dare to say that we are probably the cheapest in the industry, because we've had people come from other, even more established mobile app builders that have been in existence before us to come to Mobimatic, because we don't charge you per app. For instance, we are just thinking about that now, because we're not sounding stupid, because most mobile app builders, they charge you a maintenance fee for every app that you submit on their platform. Because remember, we carry all this, we host it for you. We have a guy that has built 120 apps, all right? Yeah. And we are hosting all of it for him for free. But you can charge a monthly fee to your clients. Yep. All right, you don't get that in other mobile app companies. Most of them will not give you white label. Okay, if you're going to get white label, it's at least $997 per month. I'm not kidding. So, I will give you 3 names right now. So it's cheap.
You've got this at $297 for a charter lifetime, and you've got it $247 per year. Now, is this going to be open for for evergreen, or is this price going to go away?
I'll be very frank with you. That one you see in the center, the charter membership, not only are we not going to offer it after Friday, it's going to close on Friday midnight, all right? We are never going to bring it back, because we really don't make money with the charter membership. We're just doing that to get like I told them, that we needed the capital to be able to also continue to expand, because the vision for the mobile app builder is way beyond launching it on JVZoo. The vision is for it to be a national store. And we know we need capital, and I didn't want to go raise capital from joint ventures. All right? So that's how we're doing this. By Friday, we're going to take out the charter forever, and then the annual is going to go to $997, because that is really our pricing right now. All right?
So the date today is June 12th, 2017. Yes. So we're talking, what, midnight on Friday?
Yeah, midnight on Friday, 4 days. Midnight on Friday.
Midnight Friday, June 16th is going to be the last time you're going to be able to get this deal. I hope that we can get some kind of deal for people, going forward after that. But, you got to do what you got to do. And
exactly. I mean, I'm always willing to work with you, but that is the strategy right now. That's what we are doing, because we know that this is extremely underpriced, but we did it deliberately because we want to get people in November. That's what we did, to get them to also help us upgrade the app, use it, and while we develop it. And it was crazy. All right.
I mean, it's a good tactic to bootstrap your business and bootstrap the software into development to find out what your customers like, how much you can handle, if you got to scale up, all that stuff. And you've already been through all that. So.
Exactly. We've done that for 6 months since November. So we really didn't need. In fact, to be honest with you, today when we launched, we didn't have the white label and the agency as part of it. But some of our affiliates called us and they were very upset because they promoted for us in November. So we had to, because we had it as an upsell for $9.97 today. This morning, really.
So you say you decided to nix on that and go with the charter for $2.97 just to kind of please your affiliates for now.
Oh, yes.
So that means anybody who gets in on this now is just a really sickly, insane deal. You better grab it, man. So
exactly, because after Friday, nobody's going to be able to talk me into leaving that price because it's not profitable for us. We have to carry server fees every month. All right, we have to pay staff. We have a 24/7 support.
People don't really understand what goes into running a software, especially a cloud-based software. It's not cheap, and not only with money, but your stress levels. You know, just like making sure everything keeps running and all that. As things change.
Exactly.
Sometimes the internet throws a monkey wrench at you. You know, so you got to stay on top of it. And
exactly. So, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you will still be able to get it because it will still be cheap after today. But it's just that you are talking now, you won't get the charter membership again, but you will still be able to get the annual for maybe $9.97, and maybe if we do a discount, maybe $4.97. But certainly, you won't see these prices again after Friday. All right, that is for sure. And the monthly price will go to at least $67 for the non-white label version. Okay, for those who want it.
Sure.
It's a great deal, because we are still not charging per app. I told them I won't do that for this year. Maybe next year we are going to introduce because every other company that I've used, they charge me per app, okay, for maintenance, maybe $10 for every app that you have on your system. Every month you pay them. They expect you to go get your money back from whoever you're hosting.
All I can say is get it now. Don't wait. You're going to be doing yourself a favor, okay? So hopefully you see this video before the 16th of June, 2017.
All right, and then assuming that you give them your link for them to go buy it again.
We got the link down there below the video, and it may be after the 16th when you see the video. If you do, you know, we'll try to get the best price, but if you need an app, you know, come to me. I'll sell you an app.
All right, there you go. Well, I'm glad that you allowed me to come in here. There's a lot more, and when they check out the sales page, there's still a lot more bonuses and stuff that I didn't even talk about.
I mean, how could we possibly fit it all in? This is huge. It's huge, man. We couldn't get it all in it, but it's, believe it or not, it's already been 1 hour we've been talking.
Really?
Yeah, man. Can
wow.
you believe it? I have enjoyed every single moment of this.
Fantastic. When you do the editing, please put your link on there and send it to me so that I can promote it, because I like the interview, all right, so that I can run some PPC for you, just because I like it. Also helped me. The more I sell, the better. So and this interview, this interview is very interactive enough. I help people because you took the trouble to do this interview. A lot of people didn't create that time, so we have to reward you.
It's been a great pleasure. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I like you. I've known you for 6-8 months now, and always you're fun. You know, you're smart. You're a cool guy. I love hanging around with you. So it's just been a great pleasure for me. And I want to thank you, you know, for taking the time out, because this is launch day, man. I really feel honored that you took the time.
No problem. I told them I was going to do that. I told my guys, they were saying, "Are you crazy?" Interview. I said, "I got to do it for him, man. He's my guy." So I'm glad I'm able to finally get it done. All right, thank you so much. I got to go.
Okay, man. Well, thanks a lot. Everybody's watching. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. From my esteemed guest, Dr. Ope Banwo, and myself, Hugh from Web Dimensions. We'll see you next time. Bye.